Hi, my name is Nicole, and today we are going to tackle about stevia leaf. And is healthy raw stevia leaf good to be used as a sweetener? And though there were so many questions about stevia regarding its safety, effectivity as a sugar sweetener, we all know that stevia has a history of a rocky experience with FDA. So this plant is has a history of having a hard time getting approved by FDA due to some safety issues. But we're gonna go ahead and tackle about the safety of stevia. Can you take stevia if you're pregnant? Those things. And what is stevia, by the way? As you can see on the slide, it is a green leafy plant, and it is originated in Paraguay and Brazil. It has been used by centuries by Paraguay tribes as their medicine, as their sweetener, as their everything. So it has so many uses, and they're claiming that this plant has so many health benefits in the body. So what is stevia? Stevia is a natural leaf plant started in South America, and it is 200 times sweeter than sugar, but does not have any effect in sugar amount in the body. And that is why stevia is special among some other sweetener. And this sweetener has been used by decades by Korea, Japan, and China, since the artificial sweetener is banned from those countries. And so far, with the experience of using it, um, I'm happy to hear that there were no side effects reported or any serious health side effects that it could cause to your body, but more on health benefits and positive feedbacks of using stevia as their sweetener replacement. And this is one of the major questions being thrown at stevia: is it safe to take? Um, it has been tested in series of tests around the world and found to be completely non-toxic. So this plant went through many tests, and animal tests were conducted. These animal subjects were fed stevia extract in high dosages, and so far no side effects or any serious illness that it could cause. And also, according to the reports, that taking stevia in these animals, those test subjects have lesser weight compared to other animals. So um, there's a theory here that stevia can help you lose weight, and at the same time, it can help or alleviate blood pressure. So is taking stevia's leaf safe? Definitely yes. I've been taking stevia for quite some time now. I'm enjoying the wonderful benefits, and of course, it's part of the major change that I gone through with my life. I decided to stay. To become healthier, become more careful in my food choices, and since I know that sugar has a big impact on my body, I love sugar. um, that's the first area that I worked on. That's why I came across stevia. So there was some research that stevia extract might cause mutation in the cells that could possibly cause cancer and infertility. So same thing, animal tests were done to check whether these allegations are true, and found out that but however there is no long-term research or any conclusion that stevia extract can cause any of these illnesses. And if you are going to take stevia, I prefer to take it in you know in sparingly. So I'll just mix it in my coffee. I use it as my tea, in my juice, part of my dish. So you're not overloading your body with too much stevia. You just use it sparingly to your other food sources, so that in that way you can save calories, instead of using sugar, which contains 48 calories per grams, I believe. So instead of you taking in those calories, you are saving it, and that's gonna help you lose weight. And The next question is, can you use stevia as a sugar replacement? Definitely yes. Stevia is really sweet, even if you chew a raw leaf. If you as soon as it touches your teeth, you can taste the sweetness it provides, and it's really delicious. At first, it might be different. It could be different for it could have some like a taste, aftertaste, yes. However, as long as you use it continually, you're gonna get used to it. And it is true that it's 200 times sweeter than regular sugar, so you don't have to use that much. um, you could use it a long way to go, and perfect for those who are trying to lose weight and for those who have diabetes. And why is it helpful for diabetic people? Diabetic people usually have a problem with insulin. So if you lack insulin in your body, there's a high risk of that you might have high blood glucose. So this happens when lack of insulin occurs in the body. Instead of those nutrients, those sugar be converted to energy, it goes directly to your blood. So it gets very thick, and it could cause serious health issues and even to death if you don't take action right away. And what type of stevia to use? There are several forms of stevia, and you can get powdered, the refined powdered form stevia, the liquid stevia, so it has been extracted. Some research says that liquid stevia use like alcohol to preserve it and to remove the extract from the leaves, and or you can use just the dry leaves of stevia. Why dry leaves of stevia instead of raw? Dried leaves is considered raw. Basically, you just dried it naturally, so it's all natural. Another thing you can do is you can grind it, and so that it will be easier for you to use it in your coffee and juice in your drinks. And actually, the the type of stevia I use is the natural dried leaves stevia, because in that way I am sure that I'm taking the real thing, the real stevia. And I know for a fact that stevia leaves contain lots of vitamins and minerals. So if you are going to refine it and turn it into a powder form, then you're going to strip those essential nutrients that you should be ingesting to your body. And why I do not take liquid? Well, I made some research, and sometimes you don't know what they are adding in the product, and how they come up with that kind of texture, with that kind of uh, liquidity type. So I'm not sure. So I'd rather be safe and use a dry leaf stevia. That way I am sure that it's natural, no chemicals added and preservatives added, and it's perfect for my organic lifestyle. And yeah, so definitely dry leaf stevia. I'd recommend one if you don't know where to get your supply, and if you don't have a backyard to plant your stevia leaves, then yeah, I know a farm where you can get one, and they really get they are producing good crops of stevia leaves, and they dry it for you the natural way. And that's all you do. You open the bag, you grind it, everything's cool. And why is stevia is better than artificial sweetener? Well, there's a lot of reasons why. Artificial sweeteners in the first place are not natural. So when you are ingesting something that is not natural to your body could react to it, and it could cause serious side effects and major health problems in the future if you are going to take it in the long run. And it has full of chemicals to begin with. It can cause weight gain. About this theory, um, why artificial sweeteners can cause weight gain instead of you losing it, is because artificial sweeteners are not natural, so it doesn't satisfy your sugar cravings, and it can turn on your psychological hunger for food, and that's why you are going to eat more than you should be. So this hunger or this craving is so strong that is definitely hard for you to fight it. That is the common reasons why artificial sweeteners user have have more weight compared to those who are using just regular table sugar as their sweetener. So if you're trying to lose weight, artificial sweeteners should be gone in your list. And it can cause unstable blood sugar because these artificial sweeteners are using maltodextrin or dextrose. um, this type of sweeteners can be absorbed by your blood almost immediately. So if that's the case, it could cause unstable blood sugar, and that's the last thing you want to happen if you have diabetes. And as I mentioned earlier, since it's not natural, it can cause prolonged side effects. And side effects are nasty, and you don't want to experience it as much as possible. Well, since we're in the subject of side effects, stevia, if you take stevia, you might experience some changes in your body. Of course it is natural because your body is adjusting to the amounts of sugar you're ingesting it or you're feeding it. So your body is going to react, but it's gonna be short term, and there's no serious side effects. After a few days you're gonna feel better. And according to research, only 2% out of the 100 population have allergic reactions of taking stevia. So if you're part of those 2%, then it is so hard to explain why. But I suggest that you consult your nutritionist. They know you better and what's causing it. And yes, it will be best that you contact your doctor and see if you can take stevia further, or just look for a different alternative sweetener. And where to buy dried leaf stevia? Make sure that you get your supplies from Paraguay and Brazil, because these two places produce good crops of leaves, and they ensure that the quality of the leaves are observed, and they're not using anything that could be harmful to your health. So it is organic. And if you don't know where to get one, if you don't know a local farm, then I'll be providing the link here, and you can visit the site. It is where I get my supplies from. They're very reputable company, um, a reputable farm, and they care for their buyers. That's why they made this company. It's to make awareness of the effects of sugar in the body and what could be done. And stevia is one of those answers. So if you are still taking sugar and it's taking its toll to your health, then I suggest that you take action as soon as possible. Look for alternatives. I suggest that you try dried leaves stevia. Yeah, it's a change that could bring into a lot of efforts and changes, but um, it's all worth it. At first I missed the white sugar, the refined sugar texture in my tongue. But as soon as I decided to be healthy, um, to think all the benefits, taking stevia has became a part of my lifestyle. I'm not gonna go back to taking sugar anymore because I'm a sugar addict, and stevia is the only thing that helped me cope with that addiction with sugar. And this is something that I can say to those people who had those experiences as well as I did. So if you're having sugar addiction, stevia um, is the best place for alternative. So you can try it. It's definitely a change, but it's all worth it, and you're gonna get used to it. It has a little aftertaste, but um, as I said, you just need to get used to it. All right. So I hope you learned something today. If you have any questions, feel free to put a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Have a great day.